When you're under fire, there's really only one thing on your mind. Survive. I ran faster than I ever ran in my life, and I was carrying 30 pounds of gear. Somehow your brain starts to rationalize. Just get down this road, Matt Baker. Just get down this road and you'll be going home. It's only once you stop running that you start to wonder. Will any of us actually return home? Alive?
Come on, Revis. Look at me, buddy. Look at me. That shot wasn't far off. We gotta move. He's not even dead yet. Hang on. Obi, Zanovich, let's move. What are you doing? I'm saving your ass. Fuck. Let's go.
Hello and welcome everyone. This is Cavalier Astoria, and today we're continuing on with Brothers in Arms, Road to Hill 30. This is the whopping 4th time I am attempting this recording, because various recording problems I've had with this level. Hopefully they're all going to be solved magically in this little game. Well, this little session. But yeah. If you're wondering what the context of this mission is, we just linked up with the rest of our squad in this little tavern over here. And one of our guys got hit by a sniper, Revis. Now, Revis was originally a part of our scout team, which was an actual thing that a U.S. Army squad would have. But in this game, it never really became to pass. Now, obviously, we have the good old M1903 Springfield. Now, the important thing to know about U.S. military, I don't want to say snipers, because the U.S. really didn't have a sniper program. They did have a sniper program, but it was really just more of a designated marksman course. Like, you would grab the best shot in your platoon and send him to get like 3 days of training for like camouflage training and that stuff. And congratulations, he's your platoon sniper. And in combat, he would just carry around this rifle on his back and use a M1 Grand as his primary weapon. They would not actually have this as their primary weapon. They would just more have this strapped to their back in order to use it just whenever they need to use it. And contrary to popular belief, this was not a squad weapon, this was a platoon weapon. So basically, the whole thing with it was there'd be one per platoon. Only one. There was not one per squad, only one per platoon. And it was literally just whoever's your best shot.
Quick, get over there.
Now, we're gonna have to be very careful with this guy, because there's 2 of them. Alright. I don't think I got him. Okay, I did force him from cover. Okay, there's only 1 left, so I think I might just have my assault team charge. Alright, awesome.
Stay with me. Red, you're with me.
That's actually not the best position for me to be in. And I'll explain why as the mission goes on. So, if you see over there, that is officially Carentan. And the whole point of this little mission is that the Airborne are attempting to capture the town Carentan in order to link up the two beachheads of the American invasion. Carentan was really the first major town that U.S. forces from Utah Beach and Omaha Beach could link together in order to present a better, more unified front. And yeah, we are about to also meet a quite legendary guy. Future, or I should say, current Medal of Honor recipient, Lieutenant Colonel Cole. He has not received the Medal of Honor yet in this game. He'll actually do that in the day after this day, on June 11th, I believe. Because this is June 10th. Oh, got a little too close there.
This is it? One squad? Well, shit.
One squad plus the protagonist.
As good a day to die as any. If we're gonna make it up this goddamn causeway alive, we're gonna have to lay suppressing fire on those Krauts. There's a hell of a lot of Germans out there. From what I gather, they don't like us too much. Let's go!
Alright. So, what I like to do is just drop down one of my teams. And yeah, the Germans will just keep coming no matter what. So it's best to just drop your two teams. And McCreary's dead, which is not great. And then go, 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 go. This is actually the best way I find to do it, which is why I wish I had a little bit more health. And you're gonna see why I'm not the biggest fan of this mission, is because you can just leave your team. They'll catch up with you actually pretty dang fast once you get up here. Because of course there's a cutscene. And there's gonna be less Germans in the area. I mean, they could get across a lot easier. And I'm gonna show you the next little section, which is actually the final section, because this is a really short mission. There's a lot of really short missions in this game, but I think this is like one of the more egregiously short missions. Let's move up. We're gonna have Sergeant Lewis there.
If you wanna live, you better suck it in and squeeze through that gate!
So that's a Belgian gate. It's a little defensive structure to try to squeeze infantry onto the bridge, as well as prevent tanks from rolling onto the bridge. And of course, Sergeant Lewis had two of his guys die, and he told us to deal with the machine gun. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have both of my teams just stay there. And then I'm just gonna come over here with sniper rifle. And this sniper rifle, which is actually incredibly accurate, because it would not be this accurate in real life. Back during World War II, there really wasn't like sniper rifles as we would know it like nowadays. Because I want to say like the first dedicated sniper rifle, like the first like actual proper dedicated, this is going to be a sniper rifle for like any Western nation, was like the L-86 that the British Army had, or at least it was the first one that the British Army had. And I know the Americans had a couple like bolt action rifles, but more often than not they just took a standard bolt action rifle, slapped a scope on it, and congratulations, you now have a sniper rifle. It didn't have the tolerances that a normal a modern sniper rifle would have, so that would be they would be a lot more accurate. Back then, They really were just more like designated marksman rifles rather than like dedicated true sniper rifles. Now, obviously, I'm having both of my teams just sit back there, and I shot the 2 squads on that side. Now, you want to do that because you're facing down a machine gun and another squad over here. And it's actually best, I find, to just approach this section by yourself. Because you can easily get around the flank and just flank them by yourself by going in that direction. I just want to see if I could get this guy first. Just to make it a little bit easier. Okay. Let's go. Move around the flank. I didn't even get hit that time. And you're supposed to go over here, flank them, drop down your team, flank this position. But, like, you're not going to be able to outshoot that machine gun, so I usually find, like, it's not even worth doing. And you just move up. Tommy gun that guy. And we're done. That's it for the mission. And towards the end, I could literally just ignore the rest of my squad. This is like a big deal for a story mission. Is like, we got the entire squad back together. Let's go on a, a mission. And then it's just Sergeant Baker can clear it on his own. Now that being said, this is a very critical mission. And we'll see more why it's important in the next mission. But let's go ahead and finish it up. And fun fact, this is, I want to say, only the second cutscene where you actually see Baker. The first one obviously being in D-Day. And then of course we got the Stukas coming in. And bombs. Ooh, so we're gonna have a cliffhanger. Not really. If you know this game, you know who died. Spoiler alert: we lost someone. But we'll deal with that in the next mission. Meanwhile, I just want to kind of show just how accurate Brothers in Arms is. So this is like a sketch that a soldier drew of this on Purple Heart Lane, because like a lot of guys were killed or wounded attempting to cross this causeway. And I love this because it helps humanize the soldiers who were in World War II. They were not just these stoic badasses. They were people with their own hobbies who were just drafted into the military. And in fact, that's actually something very important to note, is that percentage-wise, and even numbers-wise as well, there were more people drafted into World War II than there ever was drafted into Vietnam. I think something like close to like 3/4 of the entire U.S. military was drafted into World War II. Versus in Vietnam, it was only like 1/3. And here's the modern causeway. And the causeway in Brothers in Arms, which if you actually kind of notice, with this picture especially, it's very, very similar. Which, again, I just love the detail. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of the level design or the level as a whole, I do appreciate the small little bits. But yeah, with that, that'll actually be it for today. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate if you liked and subscribed, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.